Goodbye 2024. Hello 2025. 2024 was a big year for makeup looks, with maybe too many releases. But what products am I still loving and using daily? Here's the makeup that I'm bringing into 2025. I've got to be real, I have not been using primers often. Ever since I improved my skincare, I feel like I just don't need it and I don't notice much of a difference when I do use it. Now I have dry skin, so a hydrating skincare routine is enough for me, but if I had oily skin or if I want my makeup to last all day, I'd need to use a gripping primer. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. They have a whole bunch of them. The ones that are kind of like dupes for the Milk makeup ones, those ones are good too, but these ones are obviously cheaper. There's a pink one with niacinamide, and there's also a green one.
I would also use this gripping primer for any acne marks that I really want my concealer to stick well onto.
This little pot concealer has changed the game for me. It's really great for acne or little touch-ups here and there.
This is high coverage and blends out really well because it is a cream. And if you leave it to set, it'll honestly hold all day.
Moving on to brows, I'm done paying so much money for less than an ounce of product when hair gels over here, $6 for 6 ounces, and this will last forever. And for me, it has better holding power than most brow gels. Now, if I need a little more color in my brows, I've been leaning more towards powders, like this brow powder from Benefit, but honestly, a lot of eyeshadows work too. Now for foundation or skin tints, I am on a no-buy for these because I have so many, so I'm trying to use up what I have, which does mean I get to be a little creative with my combinations. For 2025, I'm still loving the glowiness of a skin tint, but I do need a little bit more coverage. So I've been pairing this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk with something a bit more full coverage, the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation, because honestly my chin hates me lately and I've been constantly getting acne there. Mix it all together and bam, you have your own custom foundation to fit your mood. I have so many blushes on rotation, but I've been consistently loving a liquid or a cream blush as a base. And then a powder blush on top for all-day stayability. But before that powder, we're going back to concealer. For under the eyes, I feel like a light touch with a light concealer or a pot concealer does the trick. Just a very light hand, mostly in the spots that I need it the most, and I find that that kind of helps prevent cakiness. And if I feel like that concealer's not doing enough for me, I like to let it dry down a little bit more so it has a little bit more coverage. And blending that into the blush helps it look a lot more diffused. Now off to powder, and I use a loose setting powder, and it's actually a makeup industry secret. Shh, they don't know that I know this secret. It's the RCMA no color powder. I've been using this bad boy for years now, which probably means that it's expired, but honestly, it still works really well. It does everything I need a powder to do. It mattifies, eliminates oil, improves longevity, and there's no real cakiness. I do switch it out occasionally for some colored powders because honestly these are kind of fun and they do some like color correcting with it. Now back to blush. I usually use a powder blush in the same kind of color family as the liquid or cream blush that I used as a base, or I'll go for something completely different for a more complex color or a two-tone look. Now Kim, what about contouring and bronzing? Dead to me. Not really, but I just don't see myself using it too much in 2025. Now for eyes, colored contacts have been really fun, but not the prescription kind because I have astigmatism. These are the OLENS Big Glowy Mocha Brown. You can kind of see the difference. This one is a lot bigger. Now, eyeshadow. I have every eyeshadow color known to man, So this is another no-buy category for me. I have enough colors here to do creative looks, natural looks, but I think I've been trending more towards Asian beauty lately. Like this Flower Nose Mermaid palette with light buildable color payoff, beautiful shimmers, and glitter. Now I've also been using these Aegyo style pens. One side is liquid, one side's powder. They've been really awesome for kind of defining your eyes more or anywhere you need highlight. And I've also kind of just been using it as a light liner too, because it ends up just kind of looking like a shadow. Now mascara, I'm sticking to my tried and true Asian beauty mascaras, the Clio Kill Lash, the Heroin Make. These are the only mascaras that keep my eyelashes curled all day. In 2025, I'm sticking to falsies that are light and natural, ones that have small, thin, invisible bands, and ones that have very natural wispy hairs. And this is going to prevent overwhelming the small lid space that I have already. Now for lips, it doesn't matter K-Beauty, J-Beauty, C-Beauty, all Asian beauty brands, these lip tints have my whole attention. They're comfortable, they have color staying power, and it doesn't feel like I'm eating glue. And lastly, setting spray. I still use it, especially if I have a long day, if I'm gonna be sweating a lot. Charlotte Tilbury for if I want a glowy look. MAC Fix Plus if I feel like my makeup's a little bit too powdery. This will give it a little bit more life. And Urban Decay All Nighter if I want it to last from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. the next day. These are all my go-tos at the moment. I'm really interested in what will be trending in 2025. Will we go back to matte makeup or will we veer more into editorial? Let me know in the comments what you think will be happening. If you like this video, please leave a like below and consider subscribing because I do plan on making more makeup and skincare videos. Until next time. So I recently went to Japan. But one of the best parts of being in another country is definitely trying some of their beauty products that you can't really get here. So I did do a bit of a haul from Don Quixote. God.